Traders, hi. I apologize. This happened earlier this morning where I'm actually closed out my New Zealand sell trade. And this has been going, for the astute viewer that does follow my road to redemption. I appreciate that. And if you do watch my YouTube channel as well, thank you very much. And you would have been going on, Scott, you know, you've got good patience. Look, honestly, it's just my system. Now, this wasn't a big target. I actually really was targeting under 72 cents. I had, it was sort of like an open target, and I noticed where it had gone, and I just sort of wanted to close out at the end of the month, really. So it's hard to tell where this is going. I mean, if we zoom out, we go to the weekly. There's still a lot of there's still support there. So I mean, will it collapse? It's hard to tell. The trait of this pair has been very much, especially when it's around here, it's been very stubborn. As you can see, that was my well, the stop loss was, no, I think it was 73.70. I'll go down and see. Where was the stop loss? No, that's not a bad little trade though, that one. That's a sweetie. That's a sweet treat. It was, yeah, 72. Oh no, I had moved it. So my take profit was 71.50. But that was more because when I saw it moving, this was just an open position, because what happened was normally I take one position, which is 1% for a 1R risk to reward ratio, and then another one which is an open target. But I had a pending order on a euro, I think it was a euro buy trade as well a little while ago. So I just knew I wanted to free things up a little bit. There might have been one even before that, I thought. Yeah, sell stop on the pound. So I was doing that as well, and that was a smaller size for those two. But I just thought this looked better, so I had a 1%, and it was just an open target. And you know, there was a little bit of discretion to close it out, but I was happy with, I mean, how I see this potentially going. This is a pleasing sign, but it might just bounce around a little bit. You know, when it's under 71, it's like the Aussie dollar being over 80 cents, and it really does, you know, the news was really good out of the US with its FOMC numbers and unemployment. I apologize if I'm incorrect. I don't really pay attention to that. I just had a quick, I'm registered with my FX book, and I get the news through, and it was last night, and it, you know, it's a bit of delayed effect, but it, well, not really. It sort of crashed and then crashed again. So I've actually, I've ended the month in a slight profit, which is not bad because I wasn't in the best of shape. So here is the 262.29, and if we go, I started properly documenting this on the 1st of March, so that's not, you know, too bad, and I'm pleased with that. I've kept to the rules. As you can see, August was, I would call August a flat month. I had this in May as well. The main losing trade was the euro. Now the euro will go, let's just bring up the account history, guys. And I'll put a screenshot of my FX book up as well after this. Hello, Aslan. So I had a nice little pound trade as well. It's actually been a pretty active month for me, honestly. So this one was pretty quick. This was only 2 days, and it retraced pretty heavily. At one point, it was in my favor, the euro, but you've got to follow the rules, guys. That's pretty key. So I'm proud of this month. It's a flat month. But these things happen, guys. That's why being a full-time trader, which I'm not, but I'm just saying, if you had this happen at the end of the month, you'd be chasing, it'd be getting very stressful if you had to pay bills. So that's why Walter says, you know, if you're going to go full-time trading, you've got to have a plan, you've got to have savings, you know, really diversify your income streams as well, like I do self-employed stuff as well when I was on holidays from the airport job that I have. But anyway, enough dribbling on, guys. That was my New Zealand dollar sell trade. Let's just have a quick quizzy of the charts. I thought I was going to be in drawdown this month, so that's interesting. But my FX book clearly shows that I'm not. So we'll just hash that again. So here's where we're at. March wasn't too bad. April was no trades. I actually closed. March was closed out, and I had no open positions leading into April. And then May, was a short, quick little month. June, not too bad. July, not too bad. And then August, as you can see. And I don't think I'll be getting into any open positions, but this is the equity curve. So I'm sort of happy with that. Let's just see what the activity. New auto trade systematic. God help me. That's not what I want to deal with. So this is where we're at though, guys. Alright, so profit, withdrawals of the fees. So that was my original. So I start with 5,000, and then I only linked my FX book up at the start of March. So that's where I'm at. So percentage return, drawdown, monthly. Monthly needs to be about 2%. So when I went to the masterclass, that was the key thing. But more consistency. I'll review this again in April and see where we're at, but I want 6 months of consistency. And if we're maintaining that, look, to me, that's fine. I will open up a small live account. It'll probably be around $500. It won't be 1,000. But this was August here, so as you can see, over 1%, and now it's back up 44 and then 20. So 64 or 65. So really not a very, very minuscule gain. And as you can see, that's reflected by that. All right, enough of me dribbling on. But I thought that was interesting. And I wasn't chasing that. I just felt I was satisfied with that trade. That was okay. And, you could say, Scott, it's going to fall some more. But I'm just happy. I just, that's a good enough trade for me. And I can get back to the charts and see what's going on. It exceeded my target, really. 72 cents was my original plan, and it went below that. I mean, what did it close out at? Account history. Yeah, 71,789. So I'm happy with that. And it was a small position. This was actually less than 1%. This was risking $42. And again, I understand that's not great risk to reward ratio, but it was a wide stop loss just with the price action. And so not my best trade, to be honest, with the exit. The exit would be about 2 out of 5. So I will be journaling this as well. Anyway, back to it, guys. Let's have a look at the Aussie. There's nothing really going on. The Aussie's very much in consolidation. I was talking about this earlier. I make a chart analysis video every day pretty much, and I was talking about potentially getting into this. Why is it doing that? Trade. There we go. But what I wanted it to do was to go over 80 cents, which it didn't. So I just wasn't. I was sort of tempted here. If we go to the 4-hour chart, but it just didn't do enough, and I really needed it to close above 80 cents, and it didn't. This is my original plan here. I missed this. This would have been an okay trade actually, but I think I missed that candle. It was this one, and it didn't trigger. So I got in. I'm not sure. It must have been 5 pips above this. That's a bad entry candle. No, it was here. It was here. And then it didn't trigger. And then this was retracing. So I closed out the pending order, I think, from memory. Might have been on this pair. I don't even think it was on this pair. It's been a pretty active month with 3 trades, so that's huge for me, to be honest. Like, that's just my system. So been a bit of activity. Euro not looking so great for a buy trade right now. The pound, interesting. Isn't really, nope. See what Connor's trade's doing. Connor's trade's not too bad. I think that was the target. That was the profit target potentially for him. So he might be cashed out on that as well. Swissy. It's interesting. It's not really trending enough for me, so CAD, no. We'll go to the yen, new window, yen. Why it does that? That's unusual. Let's see what this is looking like. Candles, 4 hour. The yen is interesting, the daily. I like it to correlate. No, it's not. It's not what I want to see. Anyway, guys, sorry for the lengthy video. I'll upload this straight away. Thank you for watching.